So I got a few comments telling me what I should do, and one of them was that there was supposed to be a video in the AB, but well, at least I didn't see any videos. No. Let's try test 2. Here. Test 2. Now, I guess we should look at the videos again. So, let's just try these.
Test number 1 for project next step is a
I think it has to be something with like, because the first one was tread lightly, but it had like numbers in it.
simple hearing test.
So I don't think it.
Each
I guess you have to try everything though, right? Hearing. No.
participant will be placed into an empty room blindfolded. Each test is conducted separately rather than all at once due to the lack of available staff. Audio will play in a certain part of the room and the participant must locate what part of the room it comes from. This test is required because it is theorized that a use of, and connection to sound waves could be the bridge between the average human, and the magnetic fields that surround everything. To explain in further detail, animals like whales use echolocation in order to see an object.
Could it be echolocation? No. Okay. Just checking.
From a distance. This happens when a sound wave is sent out, and when it finds an object, the wave bounces off of that object back to the creature, allowing it to see something without it using its eyes. Allowing a person to use a form of echolocation can help them picture the object they are trying to manipulate, and possibly the waves surrounding it, which can create a connection between the person and the object. During these tests, the vitals and brain waves of these participants are being monitored in order to scan for any abnormalities. Participant 1, Alexander Phillip, a 29-year-old male, had struggled to locate the exact origin of the audio being played. No abnormalities were detected. Participant 2, Felicia Bontold, a 25-year-old female, was able to locate all of the sounds being played. No abnormalities were detected. Participant 3, Lavender Abel, an 18-year-old female, located about half of the points of origin of the audio recordings.
No, it's weird. I think it does have to do something with a mental condition. Because, man, here we go again. Both, Alexander has ADHD, Felicia Bontold is fine, and Lavender Abel has an anxiety.
No abnormalities were detected. Participant 4, Robert Bout, a 17-year-old male, located all points of origin. One abnormality was detected. Though the abnormality was not detected in Robert, a malfunction had occurred with the audio system.
Wait, so... What? Hold on. No, so... It doesn't tell you the tests? Okay. Right? No, I thought, yeah. Test 1... No abnormalities detected at any point. But...
Sometimes playing from multiple points in the room
I guess that means that it was just because it wasn't like an actual one. It was just a, it was a malfunction because of the system.
once, followed by the audio system shutting down. This anomaly did not appear to be the result of any abilities in the participant, due to no abnormalities detected in his vitals or brain waves.
Yeah.
End of test 1.
Let's try. So the password was in employee training video. Or was it like the very end?
Them in case something were to happen.
Right? Where?
Since the test subjects do not have access to the outside world, they require medical care from.
Must be right here.
We thank you for joining Project Next.
Oh shoot! There was a password right there.
We thank you for joining Project Next.
Oh shoot!
We thank you for joining Project Next.
hollow. Bro, I missed that the first time. Let's try just AP0L0. Oh, we're in. No, don't say the password. Okay, let's look at the test updates. Tests for researchers under Class C have been stopped so that our main focus can be directed to analysis test subject 4. The analysis will be released within 1 to 2 weeks. Huh. Okay. So, all the same. ADHD, anxiety. Okay, this one actually has Robert Bout. Robert Bout, 17 years old, male. Height, possible drastic change. Weight, possible drastic change. Physical conditions, crushed head. Mental conditions unknown. Abnormality in testing 1. So his head got crushed, and now he's just... They don't know anything about him. So yeah, let's look at the archives. What is this? Oh, okay, there we go. Employee training. Employee training. As a level C through E researcher on Project Next Step, you are supposed to deal with very specific scenarios, starting with ones that the lower level researchers have to deal with as well. Testing. During testing, you must monitor either vitals, brainwaves, or cameras to scan for abnormalities. If you witness an abnormality of any kind, please report it to your superior as soon as possible. Communication. These test subjects are not allowed to exit the facility, so in order to keep them sane, you and a team of people must meet the test subject. Okay, here we go. Recovery. If you find the body of test subject 4, Robert Bout, report it immediately. Keep it in your sight until the assistant arrives. If it tries to get after you, if it tries to get away, go after it, but don't get too close. If it charges towards you, run away, pray it doesn't find you. Huh. I think it left out Robert Bout. I think so. I don't know. Emergency. If a test subject is behaving irrationally and anomalies have been detected, leave the area as soon as possible. Do not try to help them in any way. Okay. Test 1. Okay, no, this actually has more stuff to it now. Test 1 of Project Next Step required each test subject to enter an empty room blindfolded and pinpoint the locations of audio being played from a certain point in the room. All test subjects successfully completed the test. One abnormality was detected during testing. During the trial of test subject 4, Robert Bout, multiple audio errors had occurred. This is not ruled to be the fault of the test subject due to the no change in vitals or brain waves. Ugh, I'm going crazy. Oh, test has a video.
Each of the 4 civilians being placed into their own room, modeled after the rooms they have back home to make them feel more comfortable. In this test, each participant had to follow a video meditation guide and find certain objects in the room when they made a noise. This test is similar to the first test, only these rooms have other objects and furniture in them. This will help the participants become accustomed to an environment with multiple objects that might throw them off. In the real world, there won't be many empty rooms, so they must get used to these tests in a normal environment. Like the last test, vitals and brain waves will be monitored during testing to scan for any abnormalities. Participant 1, Alexander Phillip, had followed the procedures but struggled with locating the objects that were making sounds. No abnormalities were detected. Participant 2, Felicia Bontold, also followed the procedures in the meditation guide and successfully located all of the objects that she needed to. No abnormalities were detected. Participant 3, Lavender Abel, had struggled to follow the instructions correctly, constantly remaining in a tense state and therefore was unable to complete the task successfully. No abnormalities were detected. Participant 4, Robert Bout, did not locate any of the objects correctly. No abnormalities were...
Shoot, what does that say? Oh, God. Gross. Oh, my God.
Breathe in and loosen your muscles. Relax. Place yourself into a calm state. Look within yourself and find your center.
Oh, shoot, what the heck?
Please, somebody! Help me! Somebody get in here! Somebody get in here! Get in here! Get in here! Get in here! Something's crushing my head! Someone! Get in here! Help me! It's crushing me! Ah! Make it stop! Make it stop!
Test number 2 for Project Next Step
dude?
involved each of...
Ugh, God. Ugh, gross. So he did that thing where he, like, he made them see what he saw.
the 4 civilians being placed
I
into
need to
their
go
own
back to
room.
that glitching part where they were, like, all going crazy, because it said some words, so give me a minute.
Were...
All... I see, like, undetected... I don't see anything. Alright. It just looked like mostly gibberish. I'll zoom in on it, try to see if I find anything at the end if I remember. Test 3 of Project Next Step required a small obstacle course for each test subject. They had to navigate said course wearing a blindfold and using a walking stick. This should increase their spatial awareness, which also increases their chance of our goal being achieved. As usual, vitals, brainwaves, and the cameras were scanned for abnormalities. One abnormality was detected during participant 2's session. An audio malfunction had occurred that this is concluded not to be the fault of the test subject. Test 3A. Test 3A required the recovery of the body of test subject 4, Robert Bout. During the testing phase of Test 3, Team Echo located it hiding in the ceiling of the janitor's closet. While it put up a struggle, the team was able to capture it and contain it. During its struggle, it caused an audio interference in Test Subject 2's chamber, and announced to be created within 1 to 2 weeks. Oh my god. Ugh. And now it just sets me back to... It goes to AB whenever I do this. Oh, what? It just sent me back to AB. What? AP0L0. Test from our researchers. Also released within 1 to 2 weeks, so I guess until we get the analysis of Robert Bout, it ends like that. So they got his body now. Ugh, God. So they got his body. Test 3A. And he did... So now he can do telekinesis, I think. Like, what was it? Telepathy, where you could, like, mess with cameras. And you can also mess with audio. And it put up a fight. Hiding in the ceiling of the janitor's closet. Ugh, God. Team was able to capture it and contain it. That's crazy. Well, I guess that's it for now. And, yeah.